Georgia Secretary of State is launching an investigation into non-citizen voting, saying his office found 1,600 people tried to register to vote in Georgia when they were not citizens over more than 2 decades. They weren't successful. None of them were able to register. They weren't able to cast their ballots. That's according to the Secretary of State's office. News 4 Jax reporter Ann Maxwell's live in Georgia. So, Ann, 9 people also tried to do this in Southeast Georgia, according to the Secretary of State?
Yes, Tarek, in Glenn County, 9 people over the past several years tried to register to vote even though they're not citizens. Now, that is a felony in Georgia if you try to register and you know you're not qualified. If you take a look at this Georgia voter registration application form, you can see the first qualification is to be a citizen of the United States. This morning, Georgia Secretary of State says these instances they've uncovered, they're now referring them to other agencies for further investigation. Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger says a few weeks ago he completed the first citizenship audit of voters in Georgia's history.
We found 1,634 individuals who attempted to register to vote, but were stopped.
Here's how it works. When you go to register to vote, elections officials check your information against databases like the Department of Driver Services and the Social Security Administration. If the information doesn't match, you're placed in pending citizenship status. For the audit, the Secretary of State's office ran that information through a federal citizenship database. News 4 Jax political analyst Rick Mullaney says the audit showed the system worked.
However, they want to look forward and find out why these people were, in fact, attempting to register to vote when they're not qualified to vote.
Raffensperger says he's referring the people who attempted to register to vote without being citizens for further investigation.
We will be sending these cases to the State Election Board, the GBI, local district attorneys around the state to find out how these individuals ended up filling out voter registration applications despite not being citizens.
He says a particular area of focus will be whether third-party groups were involved in illegally trying to register people to vote. A spokesperson from the nonpartisan voter engagement group, the New Georgia Project, says he sees this as a non-issue.
There's clearly no harm here. None of these people ever registered to vote. None of them have voted. It is not an issue. It's not even a significant enough number to have impacted any of the counties in which they are claiming that this might be an issue.
And this all comes as a lawsuit backed by Democratic candidate for governor Stacey Abrams against Raffensperger goes to trial today. Raffensperger is also facing a tight re-election campaign against Jody Hice, who's backed by former President Donald Trump. One issue in that lawsuit going to trial today is the citizenship verification process used here in Georgia. Live in Camden County, Ann Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.